There will be a cabinet reshuffle. And there are people who will join this administration. They will get someone who will appear from Nyeri, so that they want to see if they are trying to bring someone big from Nyeri to see if they can quell Nyeri and show Nyeri that you're still in government. They will try to get people who are very close to UHURU Kenyatta, because the cabinet right now is not performing the way it should perform. But it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to have the desired effect.
Yes, there are very many people who have come out to predict the fate of William Ruto. Among those was a pastor, I think I did a video about that, who came out to say that William Ruto will try to make a lot of reforms, appoint very many people from within Mount Kenya, so that he can cushion the anger from within the central region. And at the end, it won't work. And it seems to me that these prophecies are now coming to pass. Among the very many people who come out to predict that William Ruto will give everything to Mount Kenya in the bid to woo them was Kinuthia. And for me, I keep on telling people that I've done several videos telling you how it was a mistake for William Ruto to impeach the deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua. Now he's doing a lot of heavy lifting to maintain the vote, and I think it won't work, because Kenyan politics is so tribal. People vote for people of their own. That's the truth. That's the truth. The day Rigathi Gachagua will be on the ballot box, even if you pick the cabinets or cabinet secretary to come from the same region, they still vote for Gachagua. Because now the Mount Kenya is waking up to say that they must be having a political party, just like other communities, because all big communities have a political party. Luo Nyanza has ODM. UDA is majorly looked at as the Rift Valley Party because of what is going on. In fact, they have made it successful to become a party of both the Rift Valley and Central Kenya. But what happened? The impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua made the relationship worse. Western Kenya has Wetangula's party, Ford Kenya, since time immemorial. So among the very many people who came out to predict William Ruto's first wife, Kinuthia. So in this episode, I've come to talk about the prophecy which was given by Kinuthia, what it means for our politics, and most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. So very many people predicted what William Ruto was going to do, and among those people was Kinuthia. He came out to say that William Ruto is going to pick cabinet secretaries from different regions in Mountain Kenya so that he can counter the effect of Gachagua. First of all, among the very many people William Ruto fears is Rigathi Gachagua, because he knows the mountain voted for him at 47%. He thought Rigathi Gachagua was a person to just chase. People misadvised him. The William Ruto I know, wise as he is, if he knew what would happen, he wouldn't have impeached Rigathi Gachagua. That's why he talked to him to resign, which Rigathi Gachagua failed. Kenyan people are seeing through the judiciary, where it gave orders for Karuya Mangaza to stay for another 120 days, yet they impeached Rigathi Gachagua. How hypocritical. Before I proceed, I want to play a tape of Kinuthia giving a prophecy to this, and I want you to listen very carefully because it's going to form a basis of our discussion. Here is the tape.
There'll definitely be a cabinet reshuffle. You can take that to bank. There will be a cabinet reshuffle. And there are people who will join this administration. They will get someone who will appear from Nyeri, so that they want to see if they are trying to bring someone big from Nyeri to see if they can quell Nyeri and show Nyeri that you're still in government. They will try to get people who are very close to UHURU Kenyatta, because the cabinet right now is not performing the way it should perform. But it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to have the desired effect. If anything, it will make those people who join that administration behave. They will join and then they'll be told, you went on your own, you don't represent us. Unfortunately, that's what will happen. So they can pick whoever they want to pick from Mount Kenya. Even Uhuru Muigai, if they want to make former president a cabinet secretary, they can. But whoever they pick will go on their own. They will not carry two people from the mountain with them. As we speak right now, these people are keen on protecting what they've amassed, and some of them don't make sense. You know, I keep telling people, when Herod ordered for the killing of children who were below the age of 3 years, that fool was 69 years old, and he was worried about a child who has been born today, that child will become king. This is the kind of nonsense we have. All these people are in their 60s. They've amassed so much wealth. What would you do if you had $1 billion, for example? You would spend 55,000 shillings per day for 50 years, or 100,000 shillings per day for 25 years. Most of these people are not going to live for another 25 years. They won't be alive even if they wanted to be.
That is Kinuthia giving out a prophecy that William Ruto was going to pick a person from people from Mount Kenya in a bid to the mountain again, but it will be too late. And I think when they just Gachagua, he wanted to isolate the mountain Kenya by speaking ill about it in other regions, saying they are tribal. And I think it came to reality that it's not working. He knew that the other communities are not going to vote for him, and most especially when the Raila Odinga factor is still around. Because I keep on telling people that for as long as Raila Odinga is still alive, he's going to be on the ballot. Even if he wins the AU African Chair, he's going to resign and come back, become president, because that's what he was made for. So William Ruto, I think, is not trusting Raila Odinga. Okay, so the prophecy was right, and I'm going to make a separate video on that, telling you on why I think even picking the cabinet secretaries from the mountain is not going to work. So Kinuthia deserves flowers for giving such a prophecy. Okay, now it has come to pass. A person who once said that he doesn't want dynasties, now he's working with the dynasties. That's the truth. So for me, I think anyone who advised William Ruto to impeach Gachagua was his own enemy. The reason as why they impeached Rigathi Gachagua is because of the politics in Mountain Kenya. People like Kimani Ichung'wah, Moses Kuria and others never thought that a one-time MP like Gachagua would come out to ascend to higher powers. They told William Ruto to impeach him. They convinced him, and he fell for the trap. Now he's doing a lot of heavy lifting because of the stupid mistakes he did. Imagine if Gachagua was still the deputy president. Trust me, the mountain will still be behind William Ruto, even with his shortcomings. Okay, even with the shortcomings of William Ruto, the Rift Valley will still be with him because they see him as their own son. That would happen in the Mount Kenya. But impeaching Gachagua, even if you bring who in government, it won't work. It won't work. Trust me. Of course, that's my opinion. Do make comments by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, I implore you to subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.